'Tis a thing. Thoughts on Dune Awakening for a new player? Phenomenal game. Phenomenal game. I've got 400 plus hours, tons of videos up on YouTube in my playlist. Uh, Definitely going to be a long-term game for me that I'll play for years to come, in between other projects. Uh, there's a lot to love in Dune Awakening. 100%. You can play it solo. You can play it solo or multiplayer. I play it solo. We do have a guild and we occasionally get together and do multiplayer stuff, but it's entirely designed to be a solo game. So you can just log in and start playing and it's just a lot of fun. Chapter 2 drops on the 10th of September along with the DLC. And I will be back playing pretty hard and heavy for 4 or 5 days until I get through the new content. AFK Mar says Dune Awakening overtook Baldur's Gate 3 as my favorite game of all time. That's impressive. It is a good game. It's not really an MMO game though. The only thing I would call MMO about it is like the deep desert aspect of the game is kind of designed around group-based gameplay. But it's like split into like the group-based parts of the zone and the solo parts of the zone. So yes, Joe. They released a game. They released a roadmap like last week or the week before. 2026. It'll be end of 2026. Oh! Is he down in there? He was, in fact, down in there. Oh no, I'm not gonna wait. That's the whole point that's the whole reason I'm playing right now, Mark, is because I'm leveling up a new character to reacquaint myself with the game and look forward to and play the new content when it comes out in October. Although it'll probably be more like November before I get a chance to play it. because I will not be doing. I'm doing a lot of Enshrouded Saturday, Sunday today, and tomorrow morning. But then we have Gears of War Reloaded starts at like 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I'm going to be busy. The rest of September, I'm not going to have any. I'll try to squeeze in. What I'll probably end up doing is like Sundays. I'll log on and play a couple hours of Enshrouded, but I won't have a lot of time until really November. Rark. And I probably won't play it past December because I want to wait for the 1.0 release before I really sink a lot of time in. Come here. You have another quest for me.
A pleasure to see you. You're welcome.
I do not have enough. I still need 4 more shroud spores. Oh, I forgot to take out this ring. Yeah, I'll use that for now. Being stingy with those shroud spores, man. I still need 2 more. Voodoo. You better run away, you little critter. Oh, there's a resin tree. There's another resin tree. Well, I'll probably have to just go further exploring into the shroud if I want to find more of the shroud spores, because they're just really hard to find. Gray. Yeah, it's definitely a grind. Somebody's got a resource depot set up? That's interesting. No, when we played together, there was like 8 or 12 of us that played together a year and a half ago, right? I'd have to go back and check the timestamps on those videos. But that was the whole thing, was like I was playing twice a week, but then guys like Maduros were playing every single day. And those guys would go out and just harvest nonstop and load up. I would come back to the base and there would be like 2 new magic chests just full of shit. And then Blackthorn and I forget who else. A bunch of people were on like base building duties. I would literally just show up and come hang out for the adventuring sessions, you know. But those guys were going all in with like the building, and it's a grind. But I honestly I think this is as big of a grind. Like Dune Awakening has got a it's as bad as this game when it comes to the grind. Like I'm actually a little nervous about one now that I've moved my base over to the big directional, the super lube. I gotta make super lube, and then it's like I know at some point I'm gonna run out of spice residue, and that makes me terrified because it's like I don't want to think about that because then like how do I get the resources? Like I don't know how I'm gonna grind. I'll probably just end up buying spice residue off of the broker. I'm gonna be way too lazy to go grind it. Right, Lou, like yeah, Lou, you were there. The farm, yeah, the farm was a lot of work. Um, you know, there's a lot of work to be done in these games, which is why I think it's interesting because I think long term when this game comes into 1.0 release, I'll put MMO levels of hours into this game when it comes into the main release for sure. When this game goes 1.0, I will probably buy a private server and host for a community because I'm willing to make a long-term commitment on this game. I can't say that for a lot of things. Like I won't even do that for Dune Awakening. Like I won't commit to buying a server for Dune Awakening. But I like this game enough. I like the building in this game enough that I'm willing to pay for long-term hosting and go all in. At least for like a year. I would have no problem buying hosting for a year and dedicating like a whole calendar year to just this game, and then see where we're at the end of the year. Do we go for another year or do we take a break? It's like, but I like this game enough. I've just been sort of. I don't think anyone knows yet if they're gonna have crossplay when it comes out, but it's supposed to be all the consoles when it releases into 1.0. I hope that I would imagine they would do crossplay. It would be really stupid not to, but it's also really hard to make crossplay work. And I don't know what their resources are like, so. Yeah, I'm holding off on doing any major building projects for Mojo because I want to wait for the 1.0 release. Okay, I need just shroud things, man. I gotta go kill critters in the shroud. but also make sure that I don't lose myself so I know how to get out of here. Oh, we got critters. Alright, that looks a little deeper. Still good on time. Oh, oh, these guys are higher level. Whoa! Bugs! Bugs! Fuck, 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 fuck. Back away, back away, back away. Oh, those guys also drop runes. I can't see. Oh, I hear you. Oh, I missed the... Oh! Oh! But I gotta get better at the parry because holy crap, I took a boatload of damage from that. What was I targeting over here? Something. Oh, I thought that extended my time. Did not extend my time. I probably better get the fuck out of here. There was a shroud extender back here on a table. But honestly, we're also at the exit right here, so let's just head on out. Okay, I think I have enough to make my first magical chest, so... Okay, I need to make a small chest. I need nails and wood logs. Six nails. No, you're you. Where's the dude that I need to talk to? Where's he at? Did he already go to bed? He did. I gotta wake his ass up. I need nails, sir. Two, four, six.
Better to be the hammer than the anvil.
Yeah, the Shroud Potion. It gave me protection. I thought it was going to give me, like, extended time. Alright. Small magic chests! Yay! My first small magic chest. Alright, let's put the important stuff in the chest. Actually, we just need to put crafting materials in the chest is what we need. The ones we use all the time. And let's put the metal sheets back in here. Right now, let's just put raw ingredients. It's a terrain material. Yeah, I don't think I need to put the terrain materials in there for the moment. Yeah. And then I can strip all these out and keep this as a food chest. Inventory management. Is that food? Yes. Wax is a normal material. I'm never going to use heal charges, but let's just say for the sake of argument. Alright. Well, the first magical storage chest is almost full. But that's okay, because now I can directly make stuff straight from here and from the other guy, because I no longer need to worry about having the shit on me, which is amazing. Rawr. Okay. Probably a good place to sleep. Right, Gray? Like 90% of the stream, 90% of your streams are inventory management. Yeah, we can't have just one. We're definitely going to have a bunch. Morarex says someone bought, an entire private world from X-Realm and made even the deep desert PvE only. That's interesting. Pendragon says you have to use the Shroud Potion before you enter the Shroud. Gray says the Shroud Potion only works outside of the Shroud before you go in. So I have it on now. It says Shroud Protection. Plus 2-minute maximum time in the Shroud. Max time in the Shroud increased, but it only works outside. Copy that. We need to make some food here. You know, one thing I would really appreciate about this game is that the food doesn't rot. Because I get a little tired of that in, like, Grounded. Like how the food will go bad, and then even after you cook it, it can go bad. It's a mildly annoying thing I'm not a big fan of. Woo! Alright. Made myself some meat. Oh yeah, maximum health increase. That's fine for now. It's a false flag because you used it while you were inside. I don't think it'll work now. Yeah, I'll have to check when I go back down to see if it triggers once I go back in or if it's just screwed up because I used it while I was inside. Alright. Whew. Yeah, that could work. Like, I think it's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 does it that way. Like raw things, like raw flowers and things that you're harvesting can rot, but then once you dry them, they last forever. Raw meat rots. Dried meat lasts forever. Um, so I like that way. The way that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 does it, I think works, which is what JK is saying. The raw things rot, the cooked ones don't. I think that's a great way to do it. It's very frustrating in Grounded 2 to like have to also worry. Even Grounded 1 does it that way as well. But having like your cooked food also rots, which is just like, come on. Why don't we go? Let's go do some salt mining. But before I do that, I'm gonna take a brief AFK here. Go stretch my legs.